Adding a layer mask. Layer masks work in various ways and can be used in different ways depending on the result that you would like. The first way I will show you is the most basic form of using a layer mask. Make sure you're on the correct layer, in this case the boat layer. Go to Layer, Add Layer Mask and select Hide All. The menus may look different depending on your version of Photoshop, but you will always find this under Layer and Add Layer Mask. As you can see, the palette in the layers has created a mask layer linked to the main layer. So you can see the bounding box changes when you click. You need to make sure to affect the layer mask you have the layer mask selected. Layer masks work by using various tools to create holes in the mask that you've created. For these demonstrations I'm using a brush tool. How this works is that when you are on white you can paint the object in, and when you're on black you can paint the object out. One can make a rough blend of the boat with just a straight tool, brush tool, by nibbling away at the edge of the boat, thus creating a feeling that it's gliding in the water. However, there are other ways this can be achieved. If you right click or control click on the layer mask and then discard or delete the layer mask, another way you might want to tackle this issue is to duplicate your background layer, bring it above your layer with the object on it, in this case the boat, creating a mask for the whole background layer which is now above everything, and then making a selection where the boat is. For this I'm going to use the lasso tool. I am going to stick the prow of the boat as much in the water as possible. What I'm going to do is draw the selection at the top of the boat and then move up to the layer above, making sure that the mask is selected. At this point I will invert the selection, making sure this middle area of the boat is now not selected and the rest of this image is selected. Taking the brush tool on Paint In, I can then paint the sea in and it will stay within the confines of the selection I've made. I can then go to deselect, Control D or Apple D to deselect the image. Once happy with the image, one can save it. Again, naming it appropriately for the task you are on.